Yesterday, we started playing around and we got our, what they called turquoise. Turquoise in the jewelry case. And then we also started diverting our relics to the storefront as well. And it's definitely helped us in regards to profits because we was sending the relics to our little contraption here. Our little knowledge altar so we can get some experience. Right now, obviously we don't have any points because we just consumed it on our logistics belts and factory efficiency, which started making all of my stuff be a little bit skew-whiff in regards to numbers. It's not as crazy as what we think, it's just that the game does round numbers up, which if I was to go down here and look at our flax production, which is this, if I was to double this, all of this will keep moving, where right now it's kind of only at 50%. So if I was to put it into this line, this 50%, it'll then allow us to use this, because all of these, think what these called again? Red currants. All these red currant plants are basically equal to one belt. So this right now, well, one of these is outputting 8.8 per minute, and we have 12 here. And if we do, I get my calculator, 8.8 times 12 is 105.6. We have a maximum belt capacity of 105. So all of these are is one belt. So if I was to bring over the additional fertilizer from here, send it over here into this system instead of this one, we should be able to make all of this a bit more efficient. Because right now, all of this fertilizer, 2 that is going this way, is only being consumed at 50%. Because we need to double all of this to go around the corner. So for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to send the fertilizer we're making here into this line, stop this line from being produced, wrap it around here, until we make more mushrooms to allow us to expand this with this same setup here. And then we can duplicate the flax on this side, duplicate this here, and make more. You know? That's what we're going to be doing. Because this is only 50% optimal. So the other 50% is we're going to send from here to here. And the only reason we're going to do that is we're just going to send these. This is being consumed at 50%. We're going to send the other 50% to these, which should allow us not to waste the mushrooms. Because then this should be at 100%. That's what we're going to do right now. Let's send this fertilizer over here. So all we're going to do is I'm just going to remove you from there. I would like to get all of this fertilizer 1 out of these lines, and you're all coming down here. So you're all being consumed right now. Some of these I'll have to make sure is not, but I've disengaged that line, and we're just going to fire some of these over here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And to do that, we are just going to get our little we're going to get our big spoon, and then I'm just going to get you to go to there, and then we're going to get you to come along here like so, and get you to go that way. Let's me fertilizer 2. 1 there, 1 there. I want to set target for you to be there. Set target for you to be there. I'm going to move that because it's clipping. You're going to go into there. We are going to get a lift to take it up and take you across there. So that now is the tier 2 fertilizer moving up there. Why are you... Oh, maybe I should put the lift there. The belt. Right, so that should now keep us going in regards to fertilizer. I want to keep an eye on this though. But now we've got tier 2 fertilizer coming in here. I need to check these numbers. We need to check these numbers. Because right now, 105 per minute. We don't have to worry about this right now, because that's going to be 105 per minute, which is 1 whole belt. Where now it was a 3-to-1. 3-to-1 belt. This is now a 1-to-1 belt. Kind of curious on you guys though. So I'm just going to get rid of you. Get rid of you. And see what you are. Oh, holy moly. So that's now gone from a 12-to-1 belt to a 1-to-1 each. 12 to equal to 1 belt, and now it's gone to 1. Oh my boy. Oh my god. I could remove that, remove the whole front of it, and then all I need is, because these are 1-to-1s now, is I can just copy you and break you over here. So they're all 1-to-1 belts now. Just got to make sure they've all got the second tier 2 fertilizer in there. Okay, as expected, you're not down here yet. There's manifold lines to fill in, so we do want to kind of pull from left here. And we do now need to change you. What's this floor here? Okay, we need to change that as well. We need to readjust and rethink, because I can bring stuff up here now. I can bring up 4. How many red currant lines did I need for this system to make the... Because in here, we need the nursery for red currants, red currants to extractor. We don't know the exact number we need as of right now, because I didn't put that in there. I just basically put the workflow in there. If we was to... Actually, yeah, let's go back and see what numbers we're looking at in regards to the red currants. Because right now, you are going into that to make 26.2 per minute in regards to you, right? And if I get my assembler, we are going to make you, which we need gloom spores. Gloom spores require 26.2 of that, which is 26.2 of that. Okay, so we just need to get 1050 per minute. So we now need an extractor. Where's my extractor? Extractor. And we don't know how much you are doing per minute right now. I could quickly go into here and check though, because I've disengaged the red currants. I need to connect that one back up. Right, red currants coming through. They should make their way to our extractor here, and then I can see quickly how much these are being consumed. We can't see it in here until we put an input. Normally I'll just put a storage down and throw some red currants in and just see how it goes, but I need to get this back up anyway to get the portions back up and running. Okay, 17.5 minutes to make 175. So we needed in the blender, we needed 1050. 1050, and for every 17.5 we're making 175. So calculator, 105 divided by 17.5 equals 6. Then 6 times 175 is 1050. So we only need 1 line of red currants going into 6 extractors, where it's going to go into this blender to make yeast powder. Yeah. So we need 52.5 salt powder. This is wrong. We missed a step out here. So this needs to be 1 times assembler yeast powder. You need salt powder. How much soap are we making per minute? 35. 35 soap per minute right now, which obviously we have a backlog of storage. To make salt powder, am I going to have to put you in a grinder, aren't I? 17.5 per minute. 17.5 times 3 is going to be 52.5, which is what we need. Wait, how much? Wait a minute, I didn't see what your input was. You're taking 17.5 per minute. Oh, okay, we're going to have to utilize more flax lines. We have 3 flax lines over there. We need to make more of you per minute. We're going to need to double this setup here. You're requiring 52.5, so that's 1 line of flax to 2 extractors. Right now, this is overkill. So let's change this because of the new changes. So then we know what extra flax we've got available to us. So I'm just going to remove you. You're going to come to this one. This one can also be done and taken down. So we don't need that line anymore. You're coming into here, and we can actually bring you this way. So we are going to need to create... it was a double setup, so we're going to need 6 altogether. 6 altogether means 3 flax lines. We have 3 flax lines sitting right here idle. We are going to keep this one here just in case we need to do anything with it over there. So we need to use these 3 flax lines. These are going to go into 6 extractors. That's going to make the soap liquid for us. What also was being used for that system lineup? It just wasn't. Oh, it was ash. So we need to get ash being made. You're currently sat there not doing anything because you're full on soap. How much did you need? You needed 105 ash per minute. You're producing me 35, 70, 105 per minute. Do I just want to route you? Have I not got anything being done with soap right now except it going into the store? Is soap not my seller? So we have all of this. The only problem is after night time right now. My turquoise is selling like crazy. The thing is as well though, is this is still making me experience points over here. Not as much as what I would like, but it's still passive, you know. I am going to... I'm just going to bring up another sage line down here, because you are all changed now 1 per line as well, right? Yeah. So you're all 1 per line. So let's remove this whole system now. because you're now a 1-to-1 as well. So let's remove that. Let's duplicate all of this and place you here also, because now all of you are 1-to-1. So let me remove you, remove you, remove you. So then you are now going to be going into there, which means you're my next line. We do need to bring a second red currant line up, don't we? Yes. So what I'm going to do is going to remove them 3. We're going to take up a lift. Going to delete that line. First 2 lines are going to go into there, which is my 2 red currant lines. There we go. 8.8 to 105 is crazy. 8.8 to 105 is crazy. There you go. Boom. Just got to get rid of that. Rid of that fertilizer and let it transition to the advanced fertilizer. Some of these have still got the old one in it. But that's pretty wild, going from 8.8 per minute with the basic fertilizer to 105 per minute. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Which in theory gives us full line. I thought it was going to go maybe to maybe 35, something around there, like 8.8 times maybe like a 40% increase. But to be near enough a 100% increase near enough. Right, let's check our expenses. Nice. So it's basically about 300k at the minute. So we're on about 42,000. So let's say 40,000 profit net. You know, profit. Beautiful. Right, so now that we've got this red currant, oh shit, I connected. Oh, I need to. Shit. You saw nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what you guys are panicking about. You know, I don't know what you guys are panicking about. You can't call me a spoon if you don't know the real reason why I put sage on this belt. And the reason I do it, for those that don't know, there's a hidden Easter egg in the game. But if you put sage on the belt, it actually cleans them. That's what it does. It lubes them up, right? Okie dokie. Right, so we know one of these sages needs to come with us to make ash. We know 1 red currant needs to come with us and 3 flax. So 3 flax, 1 red currant, 1 sage needs to come with us in this general direction. So I feel like we should start with this whole production line here first. With this whole production line. That's juicing them. It is indeed. So now that we've upgraded our fertilizer to fertilizer 2, we are now receiving the red currants we need. We then need to send the red currants to 6 extractors to make fruit wine at 1050 per minute. This is then to go be made into yeast powder. Ignore this. This is wrong right now. I'm just going to remove that. So let's just grab all of this and just shift this over here because I made a boo-boo in yesterday's stream when we were setting this up. So we're making yeast powder right now because yeast powder is used in the assembly to combine all this, and then this is what we need to do with charcoal powder and all that stuff, right, to make the transformation portions. Because 1 times assembler to make yeast powder is this. Yeast powder. Wait, no, yeast powder is made in the blender, isn't it? In here. In here. We need 52.5 salt powder. 52.5. And we've already figured out that we need this setup, because this is making... you're making me 35 soap per minute, and then we found out, is it 17.5 soap make... What was it again? 17.5 soap is 17.5, so we need to... 17.5, we need to make exactly the same amount of soap to make us what we need in regards to... Wait, let me get rid of that. Yeah, oh, in the blender bits. The blender, not that. So we need to make 52.5 soap, which converts to soap powder 1-to-1. And then we need 6 extractors to make fruit wine, because each extractor makes 175 per minute. Yes. Yes. Right. So let's have a look at the whole soap line. What is it I need? And we already figured out it was 3 fertilizer lines, right? It was 3 times fertilizer lines to go into you at 2,625 per minute. You need 7,000 per minute. 2,625, which we know... 2,625 times that by 3 equals 7,875. So you're sending more than you need to anyway. So we'll need 3 of you guys. Well, no, we only need 2 of you guys. Yeah. So we're going to use 6 extractors. You're consuming 52.5. So we're going to need 6 times extractors. 6 times extractors. you're going to be making me linseed oil, but then you're going to go into 2 times blenders. Linseed oil. Dun. And then you're going to make soap. And how much was it grinding per each? I can't even remember now. I've placed this down, buddy, multiple times. Brain. Need start braining. What was the consumption of this? 17.5 and you're outputting. So it's 2 grinders per line, right? 2 grinders per line of output of you. Yes. So then we're going to need 4 times grinders. Well, we don't even need 4 times grinders. Well, yeah. No, we do. Into you. Soap. That's soup. Soap. Yeah. Yup. And then the soap powder then comes into here. Soap powder then goes into there. 6 times flax belts at 105 per minute. That's right, isn't it? That is right. I think we got there. You don't need 75 because you only need the exact same amount because you're going to be making 52.5. You're going to be making me soap. And you're going to be making me 35. You'll be making me 70 per minute. So either... Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Editing Bitz. Just thought I'll let you know that this application here is a manual application called Obsidian. I'll put a link for it in the description. It's not sponsored at all, but it's a workflow I like to manually work things out for any factory game I like to use. So just thought I'll let you know. The main reason I do this, because this is unnecessary work, right? Me doing this, because I know in my head the steps, and some of you guys will know in your head. The reason I do create these charts like this is because a lot of you guys might need a visual representation of what I'm currently working on. And then also it's good for the YouTube video. You know what I mean? So then people can kind of see what's happening and where's it going to. So that's why I do these. Hello, it's me again, Editing Bitz. I just thought I'd let you know, yes, there is websites out there that does the automatic calculations and all that kind of stuff, but that's not for me. I like to manually work things out. I've stated this in other factory games, but just in case anybody's new to the channel, I prefer to do manual working out. It allows me to have more satisfaction and more dopamine kicking in when I get things right and things work correctly. So if we look into this, we also need to send 105 ash to there as well. And we already know how to do that because we're just going to copy the blueprint we already have, which is this. I said blueprint, but I'm just going to copy this. You're requiring planks to make the ash, but we also need the fuel as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the planks from over here, what's currently being scrapped, to be made into charcoal powder for now. Then when we get round to making this section of the transformation portions, I might actually change this right here, this dump, into a next step process by eliminating this secondary line from this prior splitter and send that to this fuel line for the ash. And then after that, if it can't feed that, it then goes into a dump. Yeah, gonna do that. That will be the plan. So first, let's get the ash up and running then. And we're just going to place this down here. We have all this room to play with. We have the coins going to be coming along this belt. Oh no, the coins aren't coming down here, are they? I do need to get these planks down here. So if I was to get them down here, I do want them to have a split function right now, or a priority splitter, just to make sure they are being dumped. We have these passageways we can pass through here, so that's not a problem. And more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend these along here and get these flipping over to here, to around here. We just now need to get them across here, which we can do, because all I can do is I can just grab myself some of you guys, bring you up, and then take you across like that. And I can just fill in them little bits with what I need. So you're going to be bringing me in 2. We have, how many belts do I need to feed into this charcoal line? Because you're going to be outputting 52.5 per minute. If you're outputting 52.5, that's going to be a 90 belt if we was to merge these two. Well, 105 belt, sorry. That's what I'm used to using. You're then coming up into here. You need 26.2 wood. So if we was to do 105 divided by 26 point, was it 2? 26.2 equals 4. Yeah, so we'll need 4 to do that. So that means if I was to bring in 2 lines, we will have... This is going to actually change a little bit. Wait, no, it's not. It's not them numbers. Because these are different logs. These are outputting a different number of logs. These are sending out 42 per minute. These are doing 42 logs per minute each. 42 to do some load balancing here in regards to all of these. Because if we do 105 divided by 42 is 2.5 belts. So we have expenses. Let me just zoom through this. Okay, we made quite a bit there. Oh, that's because we sold 4 things. So 1, 2, you're split that way, 1, 2. So we are going to have 2 lines, which is fine, and then these 3 are going to be sat here doing nothing. Yeah. Yep. I need to double check this line here. Are you just outputting what's in your storage? These have changed, haven't they? The numbers have changed now. 10.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's bang on 105. There's some hickory-dickory-dock going on here, chat. There's some hickory-dickory-dock going on. There's some weird things happening here. Because all numbers are matching up, right? We can clearly see the logs are going down 100% efficient, which is going to down here. You don't want to, you can't pre-fill. Never pre-fill in games. In factory games, never, ever pre-fill. Ever. A lot of people think that's the result in Satisfactory as well. Or just pre-fill your pipes, you won't have any fluid issues. No, you're just you're just bandaging a wound that will open many hours down the line. It's this line here. See, there's a gap right there. This one is fine. It's this one right here. So always that one. Where is that one being fed from? Okay, so you're my output line. These 3. You're not receiving the 0.5. Right, sorted. Oh no, you're not going that way. Problem fixed, chat. It's just right now we need to wait for these mushrooms to come down here. Surgery was successful. We've now fixed this plank coming in here. This is not stuttering anymore. We're just waiting for the manifold to heat up. This goes to 18. We know we're fine. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That'll stop that gap from happening because the manifolds are slowly warming up. What's going on down here? How's our cash flow right now? How much turquoise do you want? 13. Okay, cool. She looks very blue. Right, let's get back to the plan at hand now that we've fixed this. So basically what the problem was up here in this line. This one here exactly. This one should be splitting 21 that way and that way. But that little connection was only going left, which meant that this was only collecting 84 going down this line, which was resulting in the inefficiency in our relic. But we did the surgery and we fixed it. We need to do what we was doing, which is bringing 3 flax in here and sage. So we're going to bring in the sage and get the line cooking because we need ash. But first, we need to send the wood from here to down there. And how much wood was it that I needed? Because, wait, you're sending me... I can't check that wood over there because it's a different log. 42. 2 plus 1 is going to give me a full line of belt. So we're going to use 5 table saws. The middle one is going to split between the 2. That is the plan. So, I'm going to get the foundations down. Just going to use these ones. We need 5 logs, 5... I need to get the coins down here as well. You're not going to be my coins, are you? Because my coins, I'll have to make a new line for these to come over. Because you're my coins, which I've got... Oh, no, I've got my coin... No, I've got my coin line set up. Wait, what's this line then? This is my... No, this is my relic line, isn't it? Wait, what? Going down there? Oh, my coins are there. Okay, I need to change this then. I need to have that as my coin line to my relic needs to change. Oh, I need nails. I need nails. Just realised, am I not hearing in-game sounds? I'm not hearing game sounds. That'll be why. Well, 5 relics ready to go. Potentially 6 in a minute. Tomorrow should be a profitable day. We now have coins going on there, which can be utilized elsewhere. Relics are on top shelf. We now got our platform here. So we're going to need 5 blood relics. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can go upstairs and they can buy me mushroom logs. Okay, fertilizer's back to what I was going to say. Why is my fertilizer not sending over? Right, so in here, we're going to need purchasing portal. I'm just going to straight off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we then need to buy table saws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These all need to be rotten logs. Rotten logs. Rotten logs. More rotten logs. And finally, even more rotten logs. Right, so that will then go into there. We then have mushrooms coming out of here, which, as of right now, we can see we will need them, but it will be going into the section here, which I've not done yet. So now, yeah, because I need... Wait, why did I put these down? I didn't need these yet, did I? I was using the wood from over there. Remove. I was going to use the wood from over there first, right? This is what I was doing here. Bringing the wood from over here, which is the 5 lines. That's what I was doing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just want to make sure I'm grabbing the right ones. So 1, 2, 1, then you 2. And that'll be 2 lines. That'll give me 210. Yes. So we are going to have a backup here, which is fine. So I'm going to remove you, and disconnect this line from here. Yeah. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines need to come to me. You need to merge onto these 2 lines, so we're just going to make 2 lines in total. So let's just bam. Get rid of these. Don't need these anymore. Well, we are. It's just that I'm going to rearrange it. We are going to keep you onto this level, which you are on that level. So let me put these back over here after we've just had surgery on this whole bloody line to diagnose the problem with our wood. I need to make sure that we take these over here. I want to take you over there. We're going to fill in these gaps. And then you as well. Get rid of these. Don't need the wood. I understand there's going to be some inconsistencies right now, but we'll get that fixed in a second. You guys are going to go onto one line. Like that. You're going to go onto that line, but you're also going to split onto that line. So that's 2 lines of 105 wood. And then you can make your way all the way through here. I need to remove you and you and you. And then I'm going to go with ramps to take you down. And then in here, which one are you on? You're on... So we're going to do 1 gap. And you're coming through here. So 1 gap. And you're going to come through there. And then you're going to come through here also, and then we're going to fire you over. Like that. I'm hoping I can fire you from there to here. I think that's going to be too long. Too far. Can I take you there? Is it 18? What's the max size it can take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So it should go there. So if I just put it here for science, place you there, you can't reach, can you? No. But if I was to put you here, which is 18 blocks away, you have obstacles, which is the ceiling. I'm going to bam, 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 take you out, and we're going to bring you down here. Take you through there. Take you to there. Okay. Now we have our planks. These planks are for our charcoal. So I am going to rearrange this compared to what we had before. Need to go into crucibles, and we know what you're doing. Is it 26.2, is it? 26.2, yeah. I needed 2 spoon launchers here. which kind of does remind me that our other lines are going to be exactly the same. For example, here. Right, so wood needs to go to crucibles, so we need to take that up. How many crucibles was it? Was it... Let's just science it real quick. It was 4, wasn't it? It was 4, I don't need to. It was 4. 26.2, yeah, it's 4 crucibles, which means we need 3 furnaces. 3 furnaces. So now that we've got the crucibles down, 4 crucibles for a line of 105. We now need to make sure that these are fed. So the charcoal from here is for now going to feed itself, but well, we need to get the sage over here, right, to turn into ash. Sage. So we're going to need, well, another one of you. I'm going to throw you down here. No, I'm going to throw you up this side. I'm going to throw you there. I am going to add my supports in here. Like that. Oh, I can't put you there. I need to put you one more further over, don't I? The reason being is because each of these needs a grinder to make charcoal powder. And they're 1-to-1s. So now if we go with a small one of you, and then into you, we can then bring them down, which that's 1 line of charcoal, that's another line of charcoal. That's 105. How much are you outputting? I need to get these wood up here. Let me just throw some heat into you, grind you up. I'm going to store you on a belt. Let me grab some of you, and then I can get that one heated up. And then also you. So you are sending you at 26.2, outputting 26.2, making that 26.2, 26.2. That's 105 belt. That's 105 belt, which is fine. We've now got more charcoal than we actually needed. We didn't actually need to do this many. It's just that we're getting rid of the wood from up there. Because if we look at the wood up here, we have only 2 lines left, which is only going to be making me 84 planks per minute. We have to make sure that this wood is being consumed at all times. So I really should put down a way of trashing up here. Otherwise, the shrooms over there isn't going to make that fertilizer line. I am going to expand you out. I need a bin. Bin, please. Bin. God, you're so big. Put you there. Put you there. I could just go with the 1. Just, it's gonna fill pretty quick for 1 day. If I was to put you there, oh yeah, we can just do it here. It's fine. Let's change how you are coming into here, because we need to change you. We need to add priority splitter. Focus on bottom. Then we're going to stack you to there. Then we are going to do a lift from you to you. Take you up into there. You're going in. Remove you from there. The lift is actually going to block that input. If I was to put you there, means I'll have to do a little bit of hickory dickory dock. Unless I was send you as the bottom one. Send you as the bottom one. Easy peasy. The bottom one can come up here. Supports. I need to do a small one here, which will come along here to a lift for here. Then you're going to be coming out of there. So if I just get my lift sorted now, lift there, take into there, which means you're now overflowing into bucket. We then need to do another one, which is going to be more supports that way. And then we need to do the next layer, which is going to be you, you, and you. You're my priority, so you need to go to there, like that. You're now blocked, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you to there. You also need one of you there. Take you from that to that to that. We'll keep an eye on this, because if this fills up way too quick, I'll have to put a second bucket down, which I don't mind, and we'll just take it straight across there to drop in. Well, that's probably going to happen whilst we're cooking here. So we want to bring you around to make sure you're feeding these. Charcoal over here, we have nowhere for you to go just yet. We could send that into our charcoal contraption that we still need to build. Right, so that's feeding all 4 of them. I now need to get you fed also. I'll just keep an eye on this system right now. because that's 105 going into here. That charcoal alone is just enough for that, plus more, which we kind of knew, because in our other systems, we are making 105 total for 5 RU, but because we've now got better efficiency, it's better overall. So now we need to get our sage. So we need to bring our sage line in, our good old sage. Our next upgrade, we need to upgrade the spoons. We need to upgrade... Why am I doing that? Oh, sugar, I deleted the wrong thing. Now my spoon. Get you flipping over there. That'll be flipping fantastic. And then you're going to come down here. You're just going to follow your wood brothers. I need to find out how close we are to actually unlocking another level here. Oh, you're in the way now. This is in the way. You're in the way now. Sugar. I am... Since we're sinking wood... And I'm going to aim for the upgrades. I'm going to make that inefficient as of right now. And then when we get better spoons, we can get better flipping. Good old Sage. I need to check if you're going to need 4 crucibles. Let me just throw you down. You're making 35 per minute. So we are using 3, which is not too bad. We don't need to use 4. Fine by me. Oh, shit. My Sage is going in my... Shit. It's fine. None of them got cooked. It is fine. It is fine. That could have been close, though. That could have been close. Woo! Or ash. Making 105 ash per minute. We know the ash needs to go into making yeast powder. Oh. We're good now? We're good now? We're good now? We're good now. We're good now. It was for yeast powder, wasn't it? Was it yeast powder? No, is it the blender? It is the blender. Yes. Wait, where did I need the ash? Where did I need it? Was it gloom, spores, and ash? Where did I need it? That's cork powder. Where did I need the ash? It was soap. It was soap. It was soap. It was soap. It says it right here. It's right here. Right there. Okay, so we need to bring in the 6 flax belts. Wait, no, it's 3. It's 3 flax belts. It's 3 flax belts because they split down into 47.5, right? Is it 47.5? Oh, sorry, 52.5. Yeah, so yeah, it's 3. It is 3. So 3 flax belts need to come over here now. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Guess what? Need more nails. Always need more nails. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I wish it would stop flipping at the end like it does. It only ever does it when it's above belts. could have done another bridge again, couldn't I? I could have done another bridge. Right, so now we need 6 extractors. 6 extractors. And for every 1 belt feeds 2 extractors. So if we go from here and we go into you. So 1 belt feeds you guys. Actually, let's bring you forward a bit more. Oh, wrong way, Bitz. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You come along here. And you're going to feed them too. You're going to come along here. You're going to feed them too. And you're going to come along here and feed them too. Nice. We have got the ability to unlock the bigger storages, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Oh, we have got them. So how do these work? Where are they? The big balls. Oh, you guys are big. Woo! I'm going to put you down because I want to use them. Nice. Right, so from here, we then need to go into a blender, which is going to make 2 soap, because we need 2 of these. Oh, that means I need 105 more. No, I need more ash. Ah! I need more ash. You need 7,000 per minute. Oh yeah, I need to double up my ash. I need to double up on my ash. All right, let's grab all of you then, and you. Let me grab all of you. Let me cut you from there. Place you there. Oh, I didn't get the pipes. I missed my 2 little pipes. And then we are going to get this whole system, which is just you. And I'm going to copy you, place you there. The ash, however, needs to come from here. No. You do not do that. No. You don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Stop doing that at the end there. What are you doing? Stop. Why are you doing that? Stop. No. Stop doing that. No. Bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. I might move the sage over here now then. Am I getting rid of the wrong sage? Of course I am. Of course. It's only me. Right, so sage is gonna fire from there, so I can put you back there. And you're gonna... That is how we are doing it. Sage. I've got more sage coming. Yeah. Now I need to do some higgery-diggery. I need to readjust these belts. I need to readjust them ramps. can put you to there like that. Take you up here. And then we need our hopper. Hopper. Got one of my hot boy. And take you there to there. And take you through. Get me little spoons. You're going to go to that. You're going to go to that. And then another sage lining. And now we've duped that up. We can add this back in. We can slide you back into there. Or I push you out one further because I've got the ash coming down here. I'm going to do that. Yes. Which also means I'm going to change you and you. Boom, 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 boom. Get you to go into these. Right, that's my sage salted. Now, I need to bring you guys in. I need to readjust these because I need to get these underneath. And then I can... Well, I need to get lifts down. Get you into there, you into there, you into there, you into there. And then get you back down here onto that line. Okay, cool. You can fire over there. You can fire over there. You can fire over there. Right, so now we're making our good old piss. Alright, so piss being made. And now we need to get 2 blenders. 2 good old blenders. Because in total you're making... Yeah, so we need a blender... Wait. Blender. I'm just gonna go for there. I'll give it one more space. Put one there, put one there. Right? I need to get the pipes. I need to get you guys back up. You're going directly into that. No you're not. What am I thinking about? I need to think about how I'm going to do this to a lot. I need to maybe push them out further. Yeah, I'm going to push these guys out further. So let me get rid of you. Put you to one side. Press E. Change the dupe mod. Hello. Change you. Duplicate you. Hello. Get you. We need 3 spaces. Yeah. Then we need a pipe to go from you to the... Nope. Not that far. To there. To there. Oakley diddly dokey. We have big balls of piss. And then we need to bring our ash down. You're coming round into there. And then you're coming round into there. Then you're going to be set to be making yeast powder. No, that's not right. Soap. You're now making me soap. And then soap we need to crush. So it's 17.5 per crusher, which means we need 2 crushers, which means we need 2... I'm going to utilize this space here. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. You're coming round to here, and you're going to be feeding these. You're then going to come around here to feed these. Yes. We did, however... Wait a minute. Why am I doing these as an individual line, Bitz? You don't need to do that as an individual line. What I did want is we need to prioritize this. Yeah. So I'm just going to throw you there. You're going to come around into it. Right? You into there. I then have, if we look at our sheet here, blenders. Either send the rest of the soap to a dump or another line. So for now, we're going to dump. So we can put a bin here. You guys are coming down here, which is my crushed soap. Lift from here to into there. Okay. Goes into 4 grinders, which we've basically done. That then goes into making yeast powder into 1 assembler. So 1 assembler, which is to make... What is it to make? I've got this wrong, haven't I? Is it a blender? Yeast powder. It's a blender, not an assembler. So you're going to be going into that. So let's just put that there. For now, so we know it's going to be this. Yeah, so it's a blender, not an assembler. Blender. Right, so we need 105 red currants, which is 1 line, which we already need. It goes into 6 extractors to make fruit wine. So we need to do exactly what we've done here. But I'm going to grab you. I'm just going to put you to one side. I've got them over there. Get rid of it. Get rid of you. I am just going to blueprint this section here. I'm going to duplicate that and bring that to here. But I need iron. Oh, what a bag there. I need iron. Organize you. So then, let me just bring that back out. So if I was to put you there, what's that look like? That gives me space. That allows the red currants to come in. You have to bypass the red currants. I could push you back one more. Yeah, I can push you back one more to there, and I can place you in. You need to bypass what's coming in because you need to bypass the red currants. So I'm going to need to do that, and then you're going to come down here into there. And then red currants are going to be coming down this way into all of these. One line. I just picked up a rock. I didn't want to do that. Just wasted $600. Oh, well, they're not thingies. So many bricks on me right now. Where did I pick up you from, anyway? Oh, wait, have I still got that storage on the line? I don't know. I thought I did. We're selling you guys, right? Okay. Let me quickly put a storage down. Throw you in there. Right, so now you're going to be red currants. You will then go from here to here. And I can't remember, is it just going to be one blender we're going to be doing for yeast powder? 52.5 per minute. It is just going to be one blender to 1050. That's going to make 26.2. And then we need, that's going to make 26.2 per minute. You're then going to go into transformation portions, right? So if I get the assembler, you're going into that, which 26.2. So okay, sweet. Beautiful. So let's just extend this flooring out even further. So you're going to go into one blender. You're going to input. We're going to literally put it there because you're going to go straight from there into that. We are then going to get the pipes to that. You're then going to go up from here and go into that machine. And then you're going to be making me yeast powder. Right, let's get the red currants. So we've already got a slot here ready for them. And we have red currant ready to go there because prepared. So we're going to bring you up and I'm just going to go from, wait a minute, cancel that. Let me get myself a ramp. I'm going to go from you to you. So then you kind of all be the matching. I'm going to take you along here. You are going to go up to your brothers up here and you're going to run along this line. And then you're going to be coming in further down. So if I'm going to put you down just in case I need to alter you. But you are going to be going up to there. We're going to extend the wall. Take you back along there. And then get myself some spoons. Come here. There we go. You into there. Get some of you. Fling you into that. And now we just need to go and get ourselves the red currants. Bada bing, bada bosh. So do the belting now. I need to get you from there to come to this. And then you around here. Into that. And then you all the way down here. To that spoon. Sweet. Right, now let's just wait for these red currants to make sure that the numbers are correct here. And we should be fine. Right, so all of you are needing 17.5. We have a line of 100, which is 17.5 times 2 is 35, times 2 is 70, plus another 35 is 105. So yeah, 105 going into 6 of these. Okay, cool. Right, let's get the pipe sorted here then. Nice, making yeast powder. Something is not right with my ash. You need 105 per minute. You're clearly not 105 per minute. You're doing 35 per minute. 35, 35. It's a heat issue. No, it's not a heat issue. Oh, you're just waiting for the manifold to heat up. Interesting. Interesting. You need to load balance these correctly, don't you? Oh, wait. Oh, I know why. I know why. Ignore me, chat. Ignore me. It's because my flippers aren't... my flippers are not 105 per minute right now. They're 90. Ignore me. So I'm just going to put that back to normal. Yeah, I need spoon upgrade. Yeah. Yeah. Are we close to getting that? 93. Let's... Well, I think we're pretty good for cash. Let's get something into there and let's get this point. Let's get the spoon upgrade. So the only thing we need to do now, chat, is get one assembler. Right? One assembler. And we need to set you to be you. And then we need 52.5 shrooms. If we're not mistaken, 52.5 shrooms is what we're going to be doing in here. Yes. So coins to sigil. So this now is done. So we can put this to basically here. The yeast powder is going to go into the mushroom. What's it called? Gloom spores. So we have an assembler here. 1 times assembler. That's going to make gloom spores. Let me grab all of that because you're going to send the yeast powder over there. Was it 26.2 per minute? 26.2 per minute. And then you're going from there to there. We just now to get the table saw, which is going to also send shrooms. If we was to do 210, if we was to do 210 planks, 210 would be 5 machines at 10.5 shrooms each. 10.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5. Boom, I just need 5. We need 5. So if I was to do 5, we don't need to use the wood over here. We now need to do 10.5 each. So we can get rid of you. We can now use the coins from here, add the sigils in here. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. 5. I need you to be outputting me rotten logs. Rotten logs, rotten logs, rotten logs, rotten logs, and rotten logs. We then need to do a filter splitter on these. And can I duplicate you? I can. So I'm going to put you to be mushroom to be filtered out. And then we're going to duplicate you on every single one of these. So you're all mushrooms coming out the top. I then want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am then going to get 5 buckets, which I can't do because of spacing. Oh, I can do. I can do. I am going to... Oh! Yes, I might need... I might need the saw first, right? I've just wasted so much coin. Yeah, I might need the table saw first, right? That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. And then I can do the splitter. There we go. Wait a minute, can I? Can I put you on top of that? I can't put you on top of that, can I? I can put you in the middle. If I were to do you, and you, and you, and you, can I put my big old bins on top of you? I could if I was to extend you up by 1. 1 more. You gonna let me know? Oh, I could if I do it that way, but then I need a lift to come up here as well. Yum, yum, yum. Because then I can just filter the wood out to be on the top and then the things down on the bottom. Oh! Okay, let's just get the assembler down, which is going to be making me my portions. So, you're gonna be coming straight out into there. And then we need our you. I'm gonna even do that as a ramp, because why the bloody well not? You're doing mushrooms. We have a little bit of a gap here. What I'm gonna do is I could just put our bins here for the sake of it. Out of the way then, isn't it? Why do I need 5? I don't need 5. I have 5 machines. 2 of them are making me 42 per minute. You're making me 42. Split that into 2 21s. That's 105 per minute. Just need to get you now to go onto that belt, but then also onto that belt. And you split 50-50 until we figure out what we want to do with you. We are now making... No, we're not. We're making you. We're making you. So now that we've done that, we're making 26.2. So that's the first part of the puzzle. We've now got to do cork powder. We now need to do this setup, including this. Yes. So if I was to just do that, group that together, that's my, not soup, soap stuff, right? This right here is for my shrooms. And then this, if I was just to get you, put that to there, that then is charcoal powder, right? If I was to get rid of the, don't need that group anymore. Right, so we already know that here we are making 210 planks per minute on this line. Wait a minute. We're making 210 planks on that line. This needs feeding 210 planks. So the planks we are dumping here, which will be 210, will go to that section above. I want to quickly address this issue as well right now. No, I'm not going to do that because that's just going to cost us money. Because we don't need to mass produce you right now. We might as well just save the money until that section's done. Yes. So if you're doing 42 per minute, that's 42, 42, 84, plus 21, 105. Yeah, that's 210 planks per minute. Which means we're not dumping you anymore. We are doing... So I'm just going to do this to make sure it's all cleaner. Logistics. I'm going to duplicate you, put you here. So shrooms are going to logistics. And then gloom spores are also going to logistics. And then I could just bring you here because then you're just going to go into making that item. And then you're going down into this right there. Yes. 210 planks. Is that 26? How much spores am I making? 26.2. 26.2 gloom spores. 26.2 gloom spores. Okay. There is a way right now also to make this near enough a full enclosed loop by looking at this. And what I mean by that is we have ash over here, and ash requires charcoal. And we now know that athenoids are also making charcoal, but they're also making cork. So there's a 50% chance of it's going to make cork. I think it's 17.25 per minute, and it's going to make cork at 35 per minute, charcoal at 35 per minute. The charcoal is going to come around here into grinders to make charcoal powder, which then will go into a splitter, which the primary output of the priority would go into a buffer to charcoal powder for fuel for these furnaces also. If the charcoal powder that gets consumed for the furnaces actually backs up because it doesn't need to, it's feeding far too few, it will then back up along this line, go out to the secondary output, into another buffer, into another priority splitter where that primary will go back into the athanor to make more cork and charcoal powder, which would technically reduce the 50% down to at least 75 or 25%, sorry. Then what we should do then is if this backs up because it's received what it needs to, because charcoal powder and charcoal powder are both coming in, it'll head down the secondary route. So instead of dumping it here, we could send the charcoal all the way over here into these furnaces with the ash, right? But we're already making too much ash right now. We're already making too much ash. So these planks, where do I want them to go? I guess we should send them upstairs. We send them upstairs for this next part of the plan. Yes. And then this is where my planks will come up for what is needed. So I know where that's going, which means the other one will come out to the right of that as well. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Oh, sugar lumps. I need to get rid of all of this. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't add control yet, have they? To be able to drag stuff to the bin. That's the same ingredient. Totally forgot about all this. Time for big bags. Boop. All that in one big ass bag. I don't care. Just be gone. Oh, I got the relics though. That's fine. Woo, I got the relics. Right, so we know this is going to be planks coming up here. I do want to get some... I want to take this as underflooring. We'll take it as underflooring. I am going to put multiple of you down then. You're going to be a wall. Let me get the wall in fact, just so I don't accidentally go over what I'm doing. Did not want to do that. Oh, hey up, we're here now. Let's just add some stairs here for my own sanity. Right, wood's coming in. Wood needs to go into the charcoal, which is now being done. We're going to be making a lot more charcoal here than I think we're going to be making. At least we've got something to do with it in the future as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to get this whole set up. We're going to duplicate this and take it upstairs. Do I want to do the planks now? Do I know? I want to sink them? Maybe in the future. Take everything from here to there. We're just going to duplicate that and we're going to bring that up. So we've got to remember this is just for one. No, this is for 2 lines of planks. So 2 lines of planks coming in, which I've got over there. Can I push you by 1? Lock you into place. That takes you to the edge. That allows all you guys to be filled up. If I was to take you over here, I couldn't do that because of the spacing, but that is fine. Let's throw you down there then. Oh, what's got errors? What has got errors? Apparently overlapping with other devices. So we're going to have wood coming in. I am going to, just for now, I'm going to eliminate you and you. You're going to be going up there. I'm going to get another lift. Take you there to there. Drag you there. Yeah. So I am going to come to here and here. Just bam bam. I am going to do priority splitters. You into there, you into there. Priority is to obviously go up here. And then the excess can come down into there when not needed. Cool. So both wood is coming up here. I am going to change you and you. Eliminate that and that. I'm going to get a lift from underneath to connect to there. Another lift to get to there. To then there. Where I can place you as support so a belt can go across. And then I need to get to these 2. So you're going to come along. Oh, I need to remove, just remove this square right there. Take you along here. Come along here. And you're going to go into that lift. You're going to come along. I need to delete you. Come along here. Go to there. Then from there to there. And I can put you guys back. Like so. So now you're going to be receiving the wood. Wood's going to come up here. You're already set up to go into yourself, which is just you 3. So you're going on there. That's 105 charcoal here. So we've not worked out the numbers we're going to need for all of this as of right now. What we should do is have a look at how much cork powder we need in the assembler to make the portion. So let's get ourselves an assembler. Look at what we need for the transformation portal, and we need 35. So if we work backwards from that, we need 35 a minute. Which, if we get 2 athenoids, you're giving me... Oh, give me one of you. I wish I could have still put it down. You're then going to make me cork at 17.5 per minute. You're going to input 210 charcoal powder per minute, which you're not going to produce because you're going to be feeding yourself. And then in consumption of yourself, that 210 that's being made up here, I'm going to bring in the other charcoal. That other charcoal we're making downstairs is going to fuel this. And then the charcoal from here can then go on to production. So this doesn't need to feed itself anymore. So you're not feeding yourself. This 210 charcoal is then going to go into the athenoids. Yeah. Okay, so in regards to that coming up from downstairs, you're going to be coming from over here. You're going to come from this line. We can get you overlapping on top of you, which is not a problem at all. If you're coming out here, we can get you to come up to there. Are you on the same level? You are. And then we're going to take you down to this level. And you're going to come all the way along. Where you're then going to go into a lift right here. You need to feed these. So I can get you to wrap around the back. So I could just take you down here. Unless there is a gap there which I can take you through. And that will take you through the... Okay, we can do that. So let's take you to that level. Put you there, there, and there. You're going to come out into the... through that hole. Well, then you'll come along here to then feed these machines. Okay, and now we've got 210 into you. So that's 210, and that's going to be 17.5 per minute on the cook. We still need to double that. Perfume soap. Oh my god. Portion belt, we need them as well. Building tool, we need steel, which we can unlock in this one, which is going to require coke. So if I was to do 2 athenoids, which is going to make 35 per minute, I will need to bring in coal because I'm not making any more of this downstairs. I want to consume the planks, you know. Thanks, Grummins. Appreciate it, man. Now that we're doing that, we have got the 210 there. We do need to make... So we are going to need 32 of these. So we are going to need to double up on my athenoids. You're going to require charcoal as well. So we want you guys to be attached to this. And we're going to get you to do you guys as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this setup. How much is the coal in the shop? 4,800. Sheesh. Look at that heat value though. That good old heat value. Let me go and get one piece, break it down. Let me see the... oh no, because I can see the heat value in here. Can't look at the heat value if I was just to cook that straight away. Oh, that'll be expensive. That'll be expensive. Sweet, 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 sweet. But, big but, I have D&D chat and I need to go and have food. I know my D&D's not till 2 hours, but I need to sort food out and whatnot. But I think we should start this part of the build tomorrow.
Been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise.